Hi, welcome to Coach Filomena. I'm Coach Filomena. Today we're going to be talking about how to get to a goal when there's a deadline. How to make sure that you reach your goal, you get all of the things done in a timely fashion by the deadline set by you or by your boss or by a teacher or by an organization. For instance, along with being a coach, I am also a painter, and there was an application due. It's actually due tomorrow. I've gotten it finished early for a mural, and I wanted to be in the running to be able to do this mural. So I used this process to make sure that I reached the deadline. I reached it early. Woo! To get my application in for the mural, right? So that was important to me. So that's the very first part of this is I want you to ask yourself, why is the thing I'm trying to accomplish? So if it's a paper you're writing for school, or you're finishing a quilt before the baby is born, or you're putting in a submission for an art project or a residency, ask yourself, why do I want to do this thing? Why is it important? Because then I feel like you'll have a more focused um, intention on getting to that goal. So, first off, journal about that, write it down, talk it out. Talk about it in the shower, talk about it in the car, talk about it with your friends if that's comfortable. But figure out your why. Why do you want to reach this goal? So that's my first tip. Second tip is I mentioned friends. Do you have any accountability partners? So I have a little group of other entrepreneurs that I interact with a lot, and we keep ourselves motivated and on task for whatever it is that we need to do. So if one of us needs to, let's say, finish writing a pattern so that they can send it out to stores so that the stores can then sell that pattern. We talk about when is it going to be done? How many steps are involved? So maybe you need some accountability partners. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a spouse, it could be a stranger. Watch out for stranger danger. But maybe somebody you meet on Meetup. So meetup.com is a great place to get together with other people who have goals. So accountability partner. Okay, so now let's talk about physically putting it on a calendar. I mean, like old school, write that shit down, right? So the example of the mural that I needed to apply for, it's due tomorrow. So a week from tomorrow, so that was the 8th, I have on my calendar 1 week to the mural. A day before, which is today, I have mural blocked off lots of time so that I don't fill today in with 100 other things and then have to rush to get this done. So write it down. Okay. Then also put it on your calendar. So I love my Google Calendar. I often joke and say I just do what the robots tell me. I do the same thing. A month before, a week before, the week of, I put on my calendar alerts that go, bing, Filomena, don't forget about that mural. Bing, don't forget to go to the dentist. Bing, don't forget to make a YouTube video for Coach Filomena. So that's how we got here, right? So put it on your calendar, put it on there multiple times, okay? I have Post-its. So this morning when I woke up and went to my workstation, here's the Post-it I have. Mural, do it. Okay? So this Post-it, and then it's so fulfilling to be able to take the Post-it down and put it in the recycling bin. That felt really good. Calendar, Post-its, multiple alerts. Oh, give yourself a reward system. So another goal I have is I'm currently studying for my therapeutic hypnosis certification, and I had a goal within a certain amount of time to get 20 classes further along than I was. And by the end of this evening, I'm going to hit that goal. And then tomorrow, I'm getting a pedicure because it's a nice little treat I am going to do for myself to reward myself for hitting that goal. And your rewards don't always have to be things that you spend money on. Maybe your reward is you get to watch your favorite movie and you don't worry, you don't feel guilty about it. You just sit down on the couch and watch your favorite movie. You snuggle with your dog. Or some people use like anti rewards. So if they don't meet their goal, or if they fall back into a habit they didn't like, they're going to be forced to donate money to some organization they don't dig. So there are places on the internet, and Google it. I don't know what these places are. I haven't done this myself, but I hear other people get great results with this. So let's say you sit on one side of the aisle politically, right? You're on this side of the aisle, and if you don't reach your goal, you're going to send money to the other side of the aisle. And that might be the motivation you need to keep on track with your goal. I'd also suggest, I'm looking over here because I have these notes. I'd also suggest there's a really great book by James Clear called Atomic Habits. So it is about the structures, the systems we put in place in our life so that we can get to a goal. So he says this really well. And I've read this, I've listened to the book and I've read the book. I think it's great. Check your library. So he talks about not focusing on the goal, but focus on the system that will get you to that goal. So for instance, the systems are, like I said, multiple reminders on your calendar, accountability partners, post-it notes. What is it in your life that's going to make sense for you? Okay? And the more that you exercise, this is just like a muscle, the more you exercise these systems, the easier it's going to be to employ these systems for anything you want to do, right? For anything. Yeah, okay. That's all I'm going to say for now. I hope you're having a super good day. My name is Coach Filomena. I'm Filomena Jack. I am in the Corning area, but I travel quite a bit. I would love to talk to you online about your possible coaching needs. My niche happens to be with people who are in the creative fields or are changing professions. Perhaps you have a day job and you would like to fit more art into your life. You would like to fit more poetry into your life. How do you get there? Well, please let me be your ally. I'll help you get further along in your process. Have a great day. Bye.